day, dudes, how's it going? And welcome back to Black Mesa. I'm not even sure how many parts are left, you know. If we get some decent progress down, we might get it done this time. Who knows? I am, however, stuck on this bit. Let's try a different cider. Oh, dude. As if you miss easy jumps like that, man. Come on. Shape up. It seems like going through that gets you killed. So... like, I'm to know, like, don't go through the red one, but go through any other one you fancy. I don't know that shit. You think the red one is to be the one that you want you to go through? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, dear. Okay, no, I was gonna say, I seem to be alive. But that was premature to say that. Very premature. Oh, at least we know where to go now, anyway. Right. So we go on that, and then we jump onto that ring, which hopefully doesn't descend too low. And we go into that, and then we try land on that, and then we go into this, and we do that again. And what we're waiting for is this to come down, I think. I don't know where we're supposed to be going. Well, something went ka-clunk, so I did something right there, I don't care what you say. Oh, it's getting tight, it's this roof! This roof is getting very tight, I'm getting crushed! No! No, I'm alright, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good. No, I'm not bad! He can escape being crushed by the roof, but nothing else. What the fuck, it just... My god. There's some fucking slapstick shit going on around here. What? I didn't even shoot! I didn't even have my hand on the mouse! What? That's fucking... It's just wobbling momentum and shit like that. You think you're gonna like get a decent jump and then you just don't. Disengaged, right, next one. Not that one. This one. F6. Burp. Burp. Oh shit. Is that alright? Is that okay to do? Don't dip too low. Up. Next one. Now, I assume we did what was correct there. I assume we did whatever was needed. I don't know what was needed. I have no idea what was needed there. I assume it was right. We did all its fucking bullshit, we scaled it up, we did its fucking spinny shit, we fucking opened it up and went in. I don't know what it achieved, but something went brap a few times, so it must be right. I made some noise, so it must be right. I have no clue where to go at the moment, though. Was it... wait a minute. Was that the auxiliary generator thing that it was on about? I don't know. People say shit. But it's like... it's 2013. Nobody listens to shit anymore. Nobody, like... you know, it's like, well, if I forget it, it doesn't matter. I'll just quest log that shit. I don't really absorb what they say. They say like, "Oh, you gotta do something," and that's all I remember. Like, I've got to do something. I don't remember anything else. Oh, really, headcrabs? Bear with me 1 minute. All right, let's go. Left guy first, then the right. You bitch. Oh, fuck this, man. I'm fucking gonna use it. I'm using stairs, man. Ladder, wherever. I don't even know if this is right, like... I'm going back, but... is it correct? Can you sort the sentries out for me, please? at least open the security door or something. Really? Too late, dickheads.
Gordon Freeman, you finally found us.
So this is the guy, huh? Thought you'd never make it.
Oh, nonsense, Hunter. Nothing stands in the way of our errant knight in shining high-impact reactive armor.
Guess not.
Right then.
Don't be like that, dickhead.
This way, Dr. Freeman.
Fucking glowing
We've been
gun.
expecting you.
I've got a fucking hive hand, I'll shoot it up your fucking ass.
Right this way, Dr. Freeman. What you see before you is the supply depot for
Fucking
our
eyeball
first
me,
survey
dickhead.
team.
Don't like you already.
Quite a few handsome specimens were collected from the border world and brought back this way. Before the survey members started being collected themselves, that is. These readings have given us reason to suspect that there is an immense portal over there, created and maintained by the intense concentration of a single powerful being. I'm sure that you will know it when you see it. I am loath to say this, Gordon, but you must kill it.
Yeah, you better kill it.
We're not even gonna look at you.
Hands or asses about it.
Of course, you owe us nothing, Dr. Freeman. But you've come this far. You know as much about these creatures as anyone.
Enough to know that if you don't wipe it out, well, let's put it this way. There ain't gonna be much for you to come home to.
Yes. So if you're willing, my colleague is waiting for you at the main portal controls. Dr. Steinman will open the gates for you. And don't let Hunter's brash attitude frighten you. We've all been a wee bit rankled since the incident. He'll equip you with the proper armaments for the task
So
ahead.
scared.
Do hurry.
So scared.
Did you hear that?
Hey, it's the suit. This is a nice suit. Hey, dude.
Dr. Freeman, it really is quite an honor. But I'm sure you understand this is no time to be making conversation.
It's no time to be flicking switches and shit like that. We're not looking at them.
I hope you don't mind if we skip formalities, Gordon. We've both important jobs to perform.
Except mine involves, like, taking damage and all kinds of other shit.
Agenda.
More important.
There will be a time for full introductions after all this hullabaloo.
I doubt it.
I hate to be rude, really I do, but I simply must be getting back to work. I assure you I'm not one for mincing words, but I honestly can't stress the importance of my current task. Go down and talk with Dr. Steinman. She's waiting for you by the teleportation chamber entrance.
This is really seeming like the end of Black Mesa, you know, until like they finish it off with the last bit. See, I didn't know that when I started. I didn't know like it wasn't actually complete. I thought it was fully like that's Half-Life 1 redone in, you know, Source. I didn't know that. Like it didn't have the end bit. And I'm sure I've heard folks saying about like when you jump through the portal and fucking that's when it ends or something like that, and they're gonna patch it. It's gonna be a
This may be a bit off topic,
dude.
but have you considered a title for your memoirs? Really now, Dr. Willard? Isn't it time to get back to work? Oh, well.
The range
Don't
on
let
that
the
talking,
musings
man,
of
that
an old man
telepathy.
distract you from the mission at hand, Gordon.
But yeah, when I was reading the the Black Mesa wiki, when they were saying like the FAQ, like, oh, when's the other bit going to be released and how's it going to be done? Is it going to be a separate thing? And I think I remember reading them saying it's like, no, it's going to be just patched in directly onto it, so it's going to be seamless. Like,
There will be the pomp and circumstance, fit for a hero's welcome upon
yeah,
your
I spin that
return.
fucking thing as well, Gordon. I'm fucking ready to shoot him. Interrupting me. So it seems like it's going to be just seamless. Like where it ends now, when it gets patched and released, you'll just reload your save and jump through the portal or whatever it is, and you'll go into new end of Black Mesa or whatever. You can't even talk to you. You just fucking spout shit at you. F6. Well, it definitely seems like I did that last bit right. Anyway, hey, dude.
Don't expect any glowing praise from me, Freeman.
I will
I'm
fucking.
not exactly thrilled to be in this situation.
I
Gordon,
had respect
I've
for him
been
with his
away
tash,
for
but
God
no,
knows
no
how
more.
long trying to fix your mistake.
Mine.
I'm sure you could understand
I ain't
that
done
I
no-
don't wish to speak with you right now. Oh, we'll just lower the dampening field and raise the capacitors. That's a grand idea. Nothing could possibly go wrong. I must insist that you go and bother someone else now, Gordon.
He's a dick.
Glad to see at least one of you lot from Anomalous Materials is man enough to finish this.
So there's a bit of like rivalry. It's kind of guaranteed, isn't it? It's like different departments, isn't it? We're in the same place. He's a dick though, I'd love to shoot him. You got anything else to say, dude? Nah. What, this wanker?
So, you're actually gonna go through with this, huh?
Yep.
You're braver than you look. This here's my personal collection. The best military-grade hardware this side of the Rio Grande.
Oh, nice!
Have at it.
It's a damn shame it seems like it's not going to
Promise me you'll
continue.
put it to good use.
Oh, definitely, dude. You're actually alright now. Even if a guy's a dickhead, if he stocks me up on this much guns and ammo, he's alright. He's definitely alright. Me and this guy, we're alright now. Nothing bonds dudes better than guns and ammo. I seem to be, lacking some rockets in here, dude. You're lacking some rockets and, a bit more... Oh, where's the rest of your magnet? Ah, here we go, here you go. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to insult your collection. I didn't look properly. Ah, here we go, there you go. Yeah, you got everything, haven't you, man? You got everything.
Did you hear something?
Awesome. What gun? I like the Tau cannon has been so loyal. It really has. Excellent gun. It seems like it's it though. F6.
Dr. Freeman, so glad you made it. I've one final accoutrement for you.
Accoutrement.
This is the long jump module. I created it expressly for navigation in the world beyond. I certainly hope you've received long jump training because
Fucking shit.
you will need it.
Oh yes. Nice. Oh no, you didn't give me that at the end. I could have had mad fun with that the entire game. Why give me that now?
Does anyone have a cell phone to borrow?
That is awesome. Oh man, yeah, I'm about to say, I bet you can get momentum up some places. Like if you land on a ramp right, I bet you go flying. Why? Oh man, no. This is a damn shame. I'm pretty sure it does fucking end. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Always look before you leap, Gordon.
Terrible, but still.
The long jump module should keep you out of harm's way once you've crossed over.
Fuck that, I'm gonna use it to get into harm's
I wish we could
way.
have met under different circumstances, Gordon. The jets allow you to slightly alter your course mid-jump.
Really, do
It would be in your best interest to get your bearings with the long jump module before you embark, Dr. Freeman.
Is that it? Yeah, it is indeed. Yeah, you do, you get a nice bit of air control there as well. When you do it right. A little bit anyway. Yeah, definitely. Nice. Oh man, I can't believe it gave me this right at the end of the game.
You understand that last
Oh, you can do
announcement?
mad U-turns and shit with it. Oh, man, I didn't mean to do that, but it was probe. I didn't mean to do that. I guess we have to do it at some point, though. Tools! Oh man, it's a send-off. Where's Drill? Oh well, I guess Drill couldn't make it. But Tools can send me off. You were so good and so loyal to us. See ya. Wish me luck. The fuck? Holy shit.
Hello, Freeman. I'm up here. Practice your long jump if you must, but hurry up.
I can't believe they gave me that at the end of the fucking game. So good.
All right. I can open the portal now. The process is complicated. Once it has begun, I must not be interrupted or I'll have to start all over again. Don't enter the beam until I give the okay. Understood? I will begin.
I'm not sure if I can oblige. I might have to run into it anyway. Wherever it is. Must be something to do with that little platform there. It's crazy shit they've got at Black Mesa, man. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck am I doing down here? Fuck major fractures. I thought that were it. I tuned out me. I thought that were end of it. Just letting everything play out. So good. Right, let's quick save a little bit later now. In case we die to these douches, whatever they are. Like fucking Octobrains? Junior Cup style? What's the other one? Some around there. Die, dickhead. Oh, brain in my face. Goddamn, no better gun than that. Crossbow will do. Will it? Yeah, it will actually. Oh, the frames, man. 10. A full 10. What's it, mate? Oh, like I can see you up there. Dickhead. It's more oh, give over. Where's all that? Dude, don't. Motherfuckers, it's like 10 frames style in that room. What am I supposed to fucking do? Look at that, that's 3 frames there for you all. 7 frames? 7 frames it settled out as. It's just fucking rough. Grab the ladder, Gordon. Right. Let them come to me. Still got like decent frames down here. Give over. Still not saying it's okay yet, so I guess just keep hanging out down here and shooting shit. Die, you bitch. It's fucking AoE. Crossbow does a good job on them actually. One shots them. They're pretty easy to hit with as well. fuck it, I'm not going up there and suffering 10 frames. Fuck that. No way. No, I think that's it. No way. That's it. Unless it's a different one. Dude, stop wasting. Get a reload on. Where's it gone? No, that hit it. That fucking hit it, I saw the blood. Right, wants us to go, knows it. Right then. Let's fucking make a run for it. Oh my god, where the fuck is all the shit? Oh my god, fuck this. In there we go. It's like shoot me. Fuck's that breathing? That Gordon? There we go. I guess that's Black Mesa's, like... We haven't actually done it all yet, you know. We'll have the other bits soon enough. It's a good point. That's not a bad point to end it on, though, is it? It's almost like... I mean... You could end... If you intended sequels to come out, you could end it on that bit, and then, like, Black Mesa 2 comes out, and it's like, all the next bit and shit like that. I mean, that's not how they intend it. It's all going to be part of the same thing in the end, isn't it? I assume that when the last bit gets added, like I was saying earlier, like, you'll jump through that portal and rather than it saying, you know, mission postponed and all that shit, it'll just go straight in. So only temporary, but still, like I say, it's an alright place to end. I feel quite satisfied with that. I do suspect there's going to be a lot of Half-Life fans that are, like, really mad at that, though. Like, oh my god, no, that is not a good place to end. It's like, well, from somebody that hasn't played Half-Life 1 fully, that's alright. It's not like that's ended, done. But, you know, at least for the moment. At least for the moment. And when they do the next bit, I'm obviously going to be there and I'm going to do the rest. Definitely. That was really enjoyable. Really good. My only gripes are the same gripes I've had from fucking part 1. And specifically a few parts ago. The frame rate, because it's an older source engine with no multi-core, that is a real... It's not quite a deal breaker, but very bad. Very bad. There's a lot of people have multi-core PCs nowadays. It's very common. And you can say, well, you know, it's obviously it's not Black Mesa's fault, you know, that the older source engines didn't have support for it, but the newer ones do. And like I said, I don't know how easy it is to transfer code over, whether it's like you've got to start from scratch or it's too buggy if you transport it over or what. I don't pretend to know. I'm just saying, lack of multi-core support and injuring the frame rate that much, it's kind of bad. It is, but it's not unplayable. Not unplayable. Even on my rustic PC, it's not unplayable. Still fine. But that's a gripe. The crashes are my second gripe. In areas with vehicles, it seems specifically areas with vehicles, it seems really unstable. Now that could be due to the frame rate, but saying that, I had lower frame rate in this area than anywhere else. So maybe it wasn't a frame rate issue causing the crashes. Maybe it was just the sheer amount of shit going off. But crashes might not happen on some people's PCs, might have been more prone on mine, so that's not something I'm going to hold against it. It's the same with the multi-core thing, I'm not going to hold it against it. They're just gripes, it's nothing I actually hold against the mod, they're just personal gripes. Other than that though, great, really, really, really great. Proper enjoyed that. To be continued indeed. But yeah, really enjoyed that. I liked the music, me. Some folk didn't seem to like the music, but I liked it, me. It was a bit loud. But other than that, I really liked it. It was pretty nice. The flow of the game and the play, everything looked great. It really did. Very nice, very nice. I mean, considering how old the Half-Life 2 engine... I always say this, considering how old the Half-Life 2 engine, it still looks nice even now. It really does. And Black Mesa did a good job with that. They did. Black Mesa team. They did a good job with that. Looked great, sounded great, played great. Was pretty damn great, really. That was great. Like, I've seen comments from folk on the previous parts saying, oh, well, you know, Half-Life 1 did this, you know, stuff was, you know, harder in Half-Life 1, or it was more obvious in Half-Life 1, or this area was designed better in Half-Life 1, or anything like that. It's like, well, obviously, I can't make those comparisons. My memory's too rusty of what I did play of Half-Life 1, and I never did finish Half-Life 1, so I can't make those comparisons. All I can go off is what I've played here. And what I played here was very, very solid, very fun. Also, bear in mind that it's a free mod. A very professional free mod, in fact. That was very well done. Very well crafted. I really enjoyed that. It was very good. Very good. Like I say, other than the performance gripes, I'm just gonna say performance gripes. That includes the multi-core and, you know, the crashing as well. Other than some performance gripes, and it not being complete. I mean, I don't know how large this last bit is. Was there some kind of technical difficulties with the last bit, like Zen, or is it something called, or Zan, I don't know. But was there some technical difficulties with it? Like, I don't know, or is it a big area? Like, is it huge? Credits. I guess they're going to squeeze it in somewhere. But, like I say, is it really big? Is it really technically hard to do, or did they just want to make sure it got done right, and they just wanted to release what they had at the time? But it seems strange to have done all of that. I mean, how many hours has that taken me? 14-ish? It was about 14 to that last area I wanted to do. So about 14 hours, you know, give or take a little bit. And it's not like I wasn't bolting through it. And it wasn't hard difficulty. In my defense, it wasn't hard difficulty, so I cut myself some slack on that. But 14 hours. I mean, 14 hours out of a free mod? Where is the complaint to be had here? I mean, like I say, other than some performance issues, other than it not being quite finished yet, and it seems like some Half-Life fans, only some, have like slight objections to certain shit, which is gonna happen in any remake. It's a given. I knew there were people saying I should have played Half-Life 1 normal before I even started playing this. I knew that was going to happen. It was a guarantee. The same thing had happened, well, maybe not, but let's give another example, like Resident Evil 1 and Remake. If I'd have played Remake before playing Resident Evil 1, there might have been complaints. I'd expected there would have been. There always is. There's always complaints if you play like the remake without playing the original. But, like I say, I thought, oh, well, you know, Black Mesa, it only came out back end of last year and stuff, back end of 2012, so I thought, well, it's a good time. It's a good time to do Black Mesa, why not? And I suspect, at least at some point this year, the rest of it's going to come out. I'd be very surprised if not. It seemed to have a very good reception to Black Mesa, so I'd be surprised if they didn't finish it. So, still got that to look forward to at no point, and I'll just bolt it on. I'll just bolt it on. Might be a bit strange. Knowing me, I'll have a different intro, a different outro, different title cards. Everything will be different by then. In fact, I'll have a different PC by then, hopefully. So, everything will be a bit different, but still, I'm just going to bolt it straight on. Why not? It's all part of the same shit, innit? Unless they call it something different. If they call it something different, like Black Mesa Zen, or I don't know what, I apologise if it's not Zen or whatever it's called, but let's just assume I know what I'm talking about. It's called Zen. If they call it Black Mesa Zen, no, then it'll be a separate thing. Black Mesa Zen Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, whatever. If it's just called Black Mesa still, and it's a direct patch, which is kind of what I read on the FAQ, but I might have misread or whatever, then I'll just bolt it straight on. So, what part was this? This is Part 15? So I guess we'll just go straight into Part 16 next time. See how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, like I say, I kicked myself. With how much I enjoyed that, I kicked myself the majority of the time. Like, why did I not do Half-Life 1 earlier? And if I'd done Half-Life 1, and I'd done all the expansions as well, what is there now? There's Blue Shift and Opposing Forces. And I'd done those two as well. Oh well. We're getting there, Making up for lost time. Because it's no... I mean, I don't know about the Half-Life 1 expansions. I've got them. So I should. But... maybe. But the Half-Life 2 episodes, they need doing now, don't they? They really do. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I ain't promising anything. I always get burned when I say, right, we'll do this next, we'll do this next. I always get burned. No more. I ain't done this in a long time. I don't say what's next. I give rough ballpark plans. Like that's the thing I say quite often actually. It's on the cards. If it's on the cards, it is exactly what the term means. It's on the cards. It's gonna get done at some point. In what order and in what time frame is who knows? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. So anything I'd say would just be haphazard guessing that would burn me at a later point. But yeah, the Half-Life episodes that he's doing now. But I really enjoyed that. I did. That was very, very good. Kind of, it won me over. It did. I mean, I've never, I said in the earlier parts, never had a problem with Half-Life single player. I just never got around to really playing it. I was always playing an MMO or something else at the time, EverQuest, Warcraft, whatever else, or another FPS game in multiplayer. So really, I only ever loaded fucking Half-Life games for mods, Counter-Strike, Team Fortress. Never really got around to the single players. I kick myself for it now, I really do. Very enjoyable, but saying that, I didn't play much. It's not like I deliberately didn't play Half-Life single player. I didn't play a lot of single player games until as soon as I got older than that, like fucking 16 and a half years ago, single player games died to me. It was all about the multiplayer. For the longest of times, it was all about multiplayer. And when I started doing playthroughs on YouTube, that's what reinvigorated me interest in, obviously, in single player. I think you can still make entertaining multiplayer commentaries, like match commentaries for proper games, StarCraft, Dota, first-person games maybe. Unlike what I've been doing recently, even my own games in Dota 2, you can do alright with multiplayer, but I think single player's always like the primary one, isn't it? It's always, you just got more to talk about. There's more going on. But like I say, it's the playthroughing reinvigorated my interest in single player games, and that's what I kick myself for. Like the reinvigorated interest, and then not doing enough Half-Life, because they are solid games. I've hit a lot of other key targets, like the Dooms have been done, at least 1 and 2. 3 still needs doing. The Quakes have been done. All of them, apart from 4, which should be done as well. And, in my opinion, it's getting to the point of just, like, finishing some series off, innit? Quake needs finishing, Doom needs finishing, and, really, Half-Life's only just been cracked open. We did Half-Life 2, like, over a year ago. We've done Black Mesa there. I think if I could say, right, okay, Half-Life needs finishing now, what would that entail? To me, that would entail the end of this. The expansions for Half-Life 1, not the Half-Life 1 main game. I'm under no obligation to do Half-Life 1. It's going to piss off some people saying that. But after doing Black Mesa, I'm not under any obligation to do Half-Life 1 vanilla. I'm not. I could, but I ain't under obligation to. Not like to consider it done or anything like that. But the Half-Life 1 expansion packs and episode 1 and 2 for Half-Life 2. And then I consider Half-Life completed as well, like, you know, for what's available and shit. I guess you could throw Portal in there a little bit, but Portal's been done on it, obviously. I've done Portal 1 twice, and Portal 2 twice. Only once recorded. No, twice recorded. The first time was just fucked. So, but it still counts. I've actually recorded and done through Portal 1 twice and Portal 2 twice. Fucking hell. But yeah, like I said, that's the only thing I kick myself about. It's not that I didn't get around and play the Half-Life games before the YouTube days. It's that I didn't get around to doing the Half-Life stuff during the YouTube days. That's a big failure on my part, in my opinion. When you consider the affinity with first-person games, that's kind of bad that I'd not done them sooner. I always get sidetracked. Like, I was meant to go into Half-Life Episode 1 and 2 pretty promptly after doing Half-Life 2. Confusing as fuck, the Half-Life 2 naming schemes. I can see why they're not doing that anymore. And, yeah, like I say, that's what I kick myself for not getting them done at a brisker pace. So I apologise for that if you're a big fan of Half-Life and you'd like to see me done it a bit sooner. Like I say, I feel a bit of a dumbass for not doing them sooner, but it is how it is. There's always something to do. There's a million games. There ain't a million hours in the week. You know, there's only so much you can do. And then you have like downtimes and stuff like that, and then you come back and you know, you forget. It's like, actually I was supposed to be doing Half-Life. Maybe I should pick up from there or something like that. It's like, oh, I'm doing something else, and then something else, and I just forget. I won't now though. Not now. Got more of a first person kind of, what's the word? Focus. That's the word. Not a particularly hard one either. But yeah, I've got more of a focus on, like, with HDSF now for first person stuff and for horror stuff. So I won't be. I can guarantee you this. It won't be a Half-Life game after this. It won't. It will most likely be a horror game. I would suspect. Like I say, I never give concrete dates, times, places, venues, but you know, that's you know, just as a rough thing. I say stuff in comments, but the comments don't always get read. So I'll say at the end of this, why not? Because only people that are actually into my videos and, you know, the routines and the inner workings, let's say, only people that are interested in that stuff are still watching at this point. So I'm gonna have 5 minutes, something like that, before I wrap it up. And so why not? But yeah, that's what I'm doing with HDSF. It's going into a first person and horror focus. They're my two fortes. They're my two favourite genres. They're the two genres that people like the most as well, from my stuff at least anyway. If you look at my videos, the videos that people like the most are either horror, like survival horror or anything else, or first person games, be it horror centric or anything else. Even down to like Doom level. Like shoot first, think never kind of games. People like them. Duke Nukem, people like them. More story-centric stuff like Half-Life, people like them. Bioshock, people like them. Bioshock 2 still needs doing, even though a lot of people are like, boo, Bioshock 2, boo. It's like, no, I don't know. It's still a first-person game. Yeah, I mean, that's my only problem, really. I'm a softie when it comes to first-person games. As long as it handles fine, I'll enjoy any fucking first-person game. Fear Free, yet another one that needs finishing as well. In my defense, I actually tried to do Fear Free on release, and there's something wobbly about Fear Free and recording. I could not get it to record with anything I had. Fraps would invert colours and shit like that. Like, everything goes blue and weird and shit like that. They're saying that it wasn't an invert, 'cause everything kind of went blue. It was really weird. And I also had frame rate problems as well. That's what I remember. Yeah, if I were recording with stuff, I'd get really wobbly frame rate. Like, it'd record alright, and then it'd shoot down to like 15 frames for about a few minutes, and then back up to 60, and then down to 15. It was really jarring as fuck. I did about an hour or two of it, and I just scrapped it. It's like, I can't do this. So yeah, I was struggling to record it, and when I did record it, it was really fucking wobbly with frame rate. I don't know what the problem was. It's not particularly scary, Fear Free either. I think it handles fine as a first-person game. As a first-person game, it handled fine, and it's got that kind of horror-ish vibe. But Alma, what the fuck? She got like a restraining order. She can't go within like 50 feet of you or something like that. It definitely dampens the fear, or at least from what I played anyway, for the first 2 hours or something. But that's another one I need to do. But yeah, I figure... Excuse me, it's a stretch. I figure... People enjoy the first-person stuff, people enjoy the horror stuff, I enjoy the first-person stuff, I enjoy the horror stuff. My two favourite stuff. I mean, I enjoy platformers a lot as well. But, this leads me on to kind of like, well, I've got different shows on the come now, like, Indigestion, for all the indie games, stuff like that. Well, there's a million indie platform games, so I get my platforming fix from the indie games, run through Indigestion. So, I mean, and I like the multiplayer stuff like Dota 2 and stuff like that. Well, I get that fixed through like Midnight Dota as well, so HDSF, why not funnel it? That's kind of another word I was looking for as well, funnel it. Why not funnel it into first-person horror? Why not? Seems a good idea. I mean, there is exceptions. Claire actually pointed this out to me today. It's like, well, what about Dark Souls 2? And stuff like that. It's like, well, that's an exception. There is some exceptions. Of course, fucking Dark Souls 2 getting HDSF. On release this time as well. On release. Now, that is a guarantee. I know I can do that one. Dark Souls is an entirely different kettle of fish. Man, I will be there on release day for the Dark Souls 2. Videos as soon as possible. Like, I'm gonna fucking get it the first day. I'm gonna record the fuck out of that. It's not gonna walk right for a week. It's gonna get recorded so hard. Get those videos fucking up, and it's just gonna be a stream, an assault of Dark Souls 2 when it gets released. So that's one thing. That's one thing I know I'm not gonna get burned on by saying, because it's a guarantee. I love the Dark Souls. Everybody knows that. Shit, I want to get a PS3 just for Demon Souls. I don't care about any other game. I want to buy a PS3, 250 fucking quid or whatever like that for a PS3 setup, just to spend £15 on the PS fucking store for Demon Souls. That's it. And I'm fucking serious, man. I'll do it. Don't even test me. I'll do it. I'm all up about the Souls, me. All about the Souls. But I mean, like I say, feel free to disagree, guys. But that seems sensible to me. That's the rough gist of the plan at the moment. You know, I've got like indie games through indigestion, because I mean, I love indie games. I really do. And I love supporting indie games, I love buying them, I love giving them visibility. Really, really fucking do love indie games. They make games I actually want to fucking play, like old school stuff. So it's no wonder that I love indie games. And I love the rise of the bedroom developer and stuff like that. That's fucking awesome. So Indigestion handles that well, you know, good publicity for the game, and, you know, like a quick one-shot, you know, just 1 hour on the game, move on to the next one and stuff like that. Because, I mean, like I say, it's all the stuff I'm doing is basically like the amalgamation of all the experience and all the kind of, seriously, I put a lot of thought into shit. And the three main video types, well, there's actually four. There's like there's the HDSF, which is to accommodate the games that I want to spend a decent amount of time. It's like I want to finish that game, like a Half-Life game or a horror game, a Resident Evil, Silent Hill, whatever. So, you know, like first-person horror stuff that I want to go through and I want to start and I want to finish. The people that want to, like, sit down and have a really full fucking dinner of shit, really, you know, like, because watching a playthrough is a commitment, pretty much. You know, if you want to watch the entire thing, like, just even the Black Mesa playthrough, 14.5 hours. It's a commitment. A lot of folk, I mean, yeah, they'll watch through it eventually, but not anytime soon. You know, that's like a labour of love over a while or something like that, over a few weeks or a month, maybe more. But there's a lot of folk that watch my shit that do have the time for that, do have the desire to, like, well, yeah, I'll watch them as fast as you can pump them out, OTG. An hour a day of HDSF, I can do that standing on my head. 7 days a week, every month. I can do an hour a day watching HSF, no sweat. I'm waiting for the next episode. There's some folk that can do 3 hours a day of an HDSF, no worries. And did. When I was pumping out 3 hours a day of it. But an hour a day of it seems about the sweet spot for both me recording it and people watching it. So that, it's kind of like, it's to cater for, like, the first person horror stuff, it's to cater for the longer playthrough experience, and for the people that want that longer experience. And then on the side, I've got the indigestion. That's to kind of give exposure to the indie games. It's to, for me, I like playing the indie games as well. I love buying the indie bundles and fucking snagging the deals on Desura or Desura, however you want to pronounce it. I said Desura personally. Like I said, I love giving them the exposure. I just love the games, period, because they're old school and good shit. And definitely more deserving of video times than a lot of AAA games coming out now. Because I get some people saying, why are you playing this brand new AAA game? Why are you playing this brand new AAA game? That's never been my style, has it? There's some brand new AAA games that come out that I play on release, but not many. They're exceptions, like games that I really looked forward to. And there's not that many nowadays. It's never been my style to jump on the new... I mean, like, some folks specialise in that, and that's fair enough. But that's never been my style to jump on the newest release, completely blind to if it's actually good or not. That's just how I've always operated over the years. I generally don't play shit games. There's folk that specialise in that, and it's funny. But that's just not how I've operated, really. So like I say, the indigestion's to not only give the exposure to the indie games and to like do something I really enjoy as well, because I enjoy the games, but it's also for that one shot. It's a one hitter. You know, you've got that 1 hour of that game, and then that's it. There's nothing stopping it getting HDSF'd at some point if it's a good horror game or a first-person game, or if it's just a game that an exception game. You know, there's nothing stopping it getting HDSF'd at some point. You know, a full-on playthrough for it. But it's to kind of, like I say, it's to cater to the folk that just want that 1 hour or something like that. It's like, I just want to follow that one game and know that there's nothing else coming after it. You know, like I don't feel like I'm missing out. I don't feel like I've got to remember what place I'm in watching it. It's like, no, it's just that one game. That's it. Just that one video, and you move on. You can watch it. Yeah, if you feel like watching multiple parts, you can. And it's like you can just leave whenever you want, come back whenever you want. It takes care of that kind of that audience and the stuff I'm trying to sort out with that as well. And finally, you've got like the Midnight Dota, which could easily be Midnight TF2, Midnight Call of Duty, Midnight anything, Midnight Tribes, fucking Midnight anything multiplayer. I'm not saying that those are coming. At the moment, it's just Midnight Dota, and I'm quite happy that's the multiplayer. But it's like a multiplayer slot for the folk that enjoy multiplayer as well as me. Bear in mind, every time I say like for the folk that enjoy that, it's usually me enjoying it as well. Like, it comes off as sounding quite selfish, but it's not. It's just being honest. You know, when I say like my entertainment is a main factor in why I do videos as well. It comes off as sounding, I don't know. To me, when I say it, it sounds a bit douchey, but it's just being honest. I ain't a martyr. If I ain't gonna enjoy it, I ain't gonna do it. That's how I operate. Period in life. If I don't enjoy something, I generally don't fucking do it, or I do it begrudgingly. I try to do everything in my power to not do it. If I ain't gonna enjoy it, I do everything in my power to not do it. I really do it. And like I said, I do videos first and foremost for my own entertainment. Like I say, it doesn't sound great out of my mouth, but that's how it is. And like I say, I consider it to be honest more than douchey. But and then you got other people's enjoyment as well. It does play a big factor. And I try to do a balancing act between what I'm going to enjoy and what I think other people are going to enjoy as well. And what's going to be not so much what's popular, but you know, I'm not one to chase what's popular. This has been quite evident. I could have hauled the shit out of Warcraft. I could have hauled the shit out of Minecraft. I could have hauled the shit out of Call of Duty. And nobody would have said you're only playing those games because they're popular, because I was already playing those games before they were popular. Call of Duty and Minecraft first-person games. Although Minecraft's first-person game kind of in quote marks, but still. Did I haul the shit out of them? No. Were they popular? Immensely so. But not what folk were really wanting to see from me. Not what I was really wanting to do in videos. I mean, if I'd have had like the system I've got at the moment, I might have done some like Midnight Call of Duty or something like that, but that's not the case. And I certainly doubt, it certainly wouldn't get a regular time slot now, no way. No way. But, like I say, that was the midnight kind of slot. It's like midnight multiplayer. So I think between the three shows there, the HGSF, the Indigestion, and the Midnight Dota, and I've also got a slight idea for Indigestion. I don't know if it'll work out or not, but like you got like Indigestion, which is like a one shot of an indie game for an hour, where I was thinking like you could maybe do like a retro-gestion, where you get one shot of an old retro game just to like highlight it and stuff like that, show it. Because I mean, there's loads of retro games that I don't want to do a full playthrough. See, this is the thing as well. Some folk will argue, well not argue, will say, well, why don't you just do a full playthrough of the stuff? Do you know what, the indie games or the retro games? Why don't you just do a full playthrough of it? You need a system. When you're doing it like what I do it nowadays and stuff like that, you need a system. And you also need to like... no, let me start again. You need... What do you need? It gets difficult to balance so many playthroughs. Like, you can do 2 or 3 at once quite comfortably, no worries. But you can get swamped in playthrough. Stuff lasts longer than you expect, and you end up with like 3, 4 playthroughs running at once, and it gets hard to kind of like balance the fuckers, you know, like rotate them around and stuff, and if you rotate them too much, people get blagged out. And if you just do one too much, people want a bit of a variety, because they might not have enjoyed that one playthrough. which is why I've got that kind of like that daily system of like, you know, one HDSF, one indigestion, one midnight Dota. So if you don't like one thing, there's another thing. If you don't like that thing, there's still another thing. If you don't like any of those things, I don't know why you subscribe to me. I don't know. Maybe it was just for one thing. I'm not doing it right at the moment. In which case, I apologise. But hopefully, it will become right at some point. But yeah, it's like I say, it's not as easy. Like just do a playthrough of it. That's easier said than done, guys. It is. Just do a playthrough of it. It's like, well, I feel like playing this game, and I feel like playing this game, and I feel like playing this game, but I'm already doing this game, and I'm already doing this game. Oh, and I need to do some Dota matches on top of that. Oh, and I also need to, I've got a couple of indigestions I promised I'd do for a developer or two, or, you know, like, I just want to do these indie games. Oh, and yeah, I completely forgot it for all this. I'm supposed to be doing Source Filmmaker on the side as well. It's just, there just is not enough time in the day. This is just like allotted time for video work as well, which is a vast amount of my time actually. Like, I spend more time on this than what you probably expect, guys. I really do. I really do. Take it serious. Really fucking serious. And, like, we're outside, you know, fucking IRL commitments. It's just, it's easier said than done. Just do a playthrough of this, do a playthrough of that. Seriously, guys, if I could pull them out my ass and put them on YouTube that quickly, I would. I would. It would be very nice. Very easy, though. But, yeah, and easy's not always best. It's not. But like I say, guys, that's the, I would say apologies for blotting out the part and stuff like that. There'll be a comment on the description of this last one saying, unless you're interested in the fucking, you know, the ending tangent ramble of fucking OTG's daily fucking routine plans and shit like that, then you can skip it. It depends. Well, like I say, it depends if they bolt the last bit onto this or not. If it's going to be called Black Mesa Zen, I will start an entirely new naming thing. If it's just going to be patched in, which is kind of like what they're suggesting, then yeah, I'll put a note in saying just skip over it and go to part 15, maybe. I'm not sure. But there you go, guys. That's the like I say, the rough plan. Every so often, I like to do it at the end of something. At the end of a game. Like, it's got no relation to the game whatsoever. But I like to give, like, a big ending ramble about what's currently happening with me and stuff like that. Because I don't like doing update videos anymore. I don't. They just seem bloated. There's just no need. I shouldn't have to give you an update. I should just be doing shit. You should just be watching. I should just be making. There should be no, like... I shouldn't need to give you, like, updates from time to time about what's going on and stuff like that. It should just be going. It should just be rolling all the time. It should be a well-oiled machine that just carries on rolling. And if I do need to give you any updates, I do it via Twitter. So, update videos seem, like, irrelevant nowadays to me. At least to me, anyway, for what I do. Like, any updates I really need to do go via Twitter or major, like, you know, like, systems are changing sort of shit. Gets attached to the end of a random video at some point. Like this one. I think there was one in Dark Souls as well. That was the last one I remember. It's like the biannual? Shit. I watched an episode of Archer recently where they actually fucking said about biannual, which it actually meant. Was it like every second year? Or is it twice a year? Biannually. Or biannual. Oh my god. Either way. You get one about every 6 months. 6 to 12 months, there's usually a major update of stuff. But I think that's going to stop. I think that is going to stop soon. Because I'm quite happy with the way things are going. Like, with the plans I've got in motion and stuff like that. I'm quite happy with that. Seems good. Like I say, like I said right at the beginning of this, it's like the amalgamation of everything over the years. Everything I've learned, everything I've discussed with people, everything I've sat there for many, many hours late at night, in fact not just late at night, through the fucking day, into the night, I'll go to fucking sleep, I'll be thinking about it. It's like, serious, I take it fucking serious, I do. Might not seem it, but I fucking do. Pisses around throughout the entire game, but when it comes to fucking schedules and, you know, like show formats and trying to, you know, hit the right targets with the right fucking bullets, and try to do things as best I possibly can, like the highest production that I can at any given moment. I try. I can need a new PC now, because that's pissing me off. been relegated from a sound card to the onboard sound recently. That's pissed me off. I really apologise, guys, but it's pissed me off. Really has. Because like I say, I always pride myself on the highest production that I can at any given time. And at this given time, it's not the high. Well, it is the highest it could be, but that's not high, and that's pissing me off. And I apologise for that, but it will be sorted as soon as it can be. Unfortunately, I'm not the government. I can't print money. It's a shame. It's not, because it just... Well, no. I'm about to say if I could print money, that would not be a shame. But it's not like I do it to the same level as the government, which is just fucking devalues all your fucking money. Anyway, I'm not getting... No politics. No. No, don't set me off. No, okay, right. No good. Have a quick e-cig, and we'll call it. I'm not getting into it. Not getting into it. That was close. So close. So guys, like I say, that's the rough ballpark idea. Stuff's already in motion. By the time this goes up, it probably already started and shit like that. So we'll see. But that's the idea. How long it lasts, whether it does happen, whether things change. Shit's dynamic. Nothing's set in stone. So, Claire, it's me saying that. No set in stone. It's usually something douchey that I say it about, but no set in stone, or anyway. But like I say, where it happens, it is going to happen, but, you know, like the length and, you know, whether stuff changes or not, it remains to be seen. Like I say, I'm fairly dynamic when it comes to shit like that. Stuff, it's always been the same, innit? Shit always changes around, things get renamed, there's new intros, new title cards, new fucking backgrounds, new fucking websites, this happens, that goes, this happens, that goes. Fucking, it always changes around, but this year, I wanted to get stuff set in stone, if you will. Just get things, like, solidified, and then just work. Just go at it. And get some fucking... I don't know, like... some solidity, some normalcy. Get some of that going. Get all the fucking systems in place, and then just let them run. Let them run. I've spent all the fucking think time. Seriously, it's been like a YouTube think tank this past fucking half a year to a year. Seriously, just trying to fucking nail these fucking targets and get them right, and hopefully they will be correct, they will be done right. Just a few more things that need doing, and hopefully we're rocking and rolling. Hopefully. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See you, dudes. Oh, what a kill cam. Shame I didn't get that guy, like, but...